November 2nd, The Alchemist. The biggest night in Nairobi entertainment calendar. Rapper Baraka Jacuzzi vs. YouTuber Actually Lomo. Yes, his name is actually Lomo. The fight of the century, how they called it. We saw the confetti, we saw the belt, we saw the champ crowned. But there's something you didn't see. Something that the cameras caught, but the audience just missed it because they were just too busy screaming. Today, we aren't just reacting to a fight. No, we're investigating a business heist. Because while you were watching the left hand, the right hand was signing a check. They don't call it night robbery for no good reason. And disclaimer, this is an investigation and not an opinion. We are not stating that any diving was planned. We're just, asking questions. And everyone is talking about the victory, but nobody's talking about the physics. I want you to look at this clip now. Back to the clip. Watch closely. Did you catch that? Let's play it again. Slower. Baraka's glove had already swung, but Lumo's head decided to react to the impact and the laws of physics after. And then we don't stop there. The second punch barely even landed and it looked more like a slap. Now, look at Lumo's legs. If your brain shuts off, if your legs give out, you collapse, right? Gravity takes over. But Lumo didn't collapse. He controlled his descent. He bent down. He found a comfortable spot on the canvas, right? He didn't fall. He parked. Why would a street smart guy like Lumo, literally, who has been beefing for months, go down from a shoulder tap? Unless he knew it was coming. Unless the cue was, in the last round, I'm going to throw an uppercut, you miss it, and I'll knock you out. But we're missing the why. Why would Lumo agree to look weak? Why would Baraka risk a fake punch in front of HD cameras? Now, to understand that, we have to leave the ring and go to the bank. This is where the story gets dark. You thought that it was the fight between two men? No, it was a board meeting. Let's introduce the silent partner, Juice Bet. You saw the logo on the canvas. You saw it on the posters, but did you read the press release? Baraka Jacuzzi isn't just a fighter here. He is the brand ambassador. He is the face of the company. And let's not forget, more than even that, he is an actor. Now, I want you to think about how the betting industry works in Kenya. We've seen it with SportPesa, we've seen it with OD Bets. They don't just throw money at events, they buy narratives. When a company like that puts millions of shillings behind an influencer, that influence now becomes an asset. Now, put your CEO hat on for a second. You are launching a new betting platform. It's a multi-million shilling investment. Your main guy, the face of your brand, is stepping into the ring with a wild card like Lumo. If Baraka gets knocked out cold, what happens to your brand? The champ, he looks weak. The winner narrative dies. The stock value drops. You can't afford that risk. You didn't spend millions on a launch just to let fate decide the outcome. So, how do you ensure your investment is safe? You don't rig the fight. That's illegal. You script the entertainment. Is it possible, maybe just possible, that the outcome was part of the sponsorship package? Baraka wins, Juice Bet wins, everybody goes home rich. The money was guaranteed because looking at the physical attributes of Lumo, he looks like he puts in the time at the gym. And he's a dark skin, and for some reason that means that you can fight in Kenya. Anyway, and Baraka, well, he's like the exact opposite. He's called the fashion guy, the light skin, as he likes to call himself, the dick whisperer. Who is the audience going to bet their money on? Of course, it's Lumo. And once that was evident, how could Lumo, Baraka, Juice Bet get alongside each other, along with the sponsors, to get the most money? If you said making Lumo take a dive, then you're thinking like a businessman. But wait, what does Lumo get out of being humiliated? How much money could that be for him not to care? See, Lumo is a content creator. He knows the game. If he wins, he's just another guy who beat a light-skinned fashion nigga. He's not really that much street cred, is there? And that's not even newsworthy. But if he loses, he becomes a trending meme. He gets to make like 10 reaction videos about how I got robbed or how wet the ring was, and he monetizes the loss and still gets a bigger paycheck after the fight. This wasn't a rivalry, is what I'm basically saying. This was a partnership. Lumo played the villain, Baraka played the hero, and Juice Bet sold tickets. It was a perfect movie until we paused the tape. Is Baraka Jacuzzi a tough guy? Maybe. Is actually Lumo a bad boxer? Probably. I don't know. They sold us a drama series and told us it was a documentary, but hey, that's showbiz. So what do you guys think? Am I seeing things, or did you guys see the script too? How much would you charge to take a dive for Baraka?